sometimes some of these, some of the people in the Army Corps and DNR and IDEM and everything, they have different ideas of what you should do with the creek and what you shouldn't do. Some don't mind riprap, others I heard don't like riprap. So it all depends on who reviews it sometimes. But that's just a holdup. I mean, as soon as we get that through, we'll try to make sure we get bids out and get a contractor. So,
Well, thank you
and
for-
Luke told me you could call him anytime. He said he'd give you his number, so.
Who?
Luke, the designer.
Yeah, that brings up another question. I signed, my wife and I signed a paper saying that the city of Portage could come on my property. Do you have a copy of it?
I don't have it with me here. I'm sure it's in the office or in
Yeah,
Dan's.
Yeah, we have one, because I think Kenny reviewed that, if I remember correctly, and, yeah, so,
And how long is that good for?
there's no date, no ending date on it, there's, right?
Usually when we sign over access to land, there usually isn't a time limit. So it's probably a permanent access. So even if you were to sell the house, the new owner would inherit that easement. If that's a concern that you have, I'd be happy to talk with you about it, or we could talk about that. But under normal circumstances, because of the work being done, it's usually beneficial that the city has that easement access. I promise we're not going to come and just hang out on your yard, though, you know?
Yeah, it's just a temporary right-of-way, is all it is.
Well,
We can confirm the date for sure, and we can find that and get that to you if there is a date. But like I say, a lot of times those don't have a date on there. It's a way to be able to access things that we might need to repair or fix.
And we'll make sure we knock on your door before we get started.
you know, when you said it's permanent, it didn't say that on the paper.
Well, usually when things are, I'm sorry, you want to explain? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall whether it was a temporary construction easement or whether it was a permanent easement.
I believe it was a temporary right-of-way for
If it's
construction.
a temporary, then,
It will
yeah.
fall off once the construction.
Once the job's done, then it's done.
So when the project, so if it's a temporary easement, then when the project happens and when it's finished, then that easement will expire.
I appreciate all the work you're doing. On that paper, I have no signature from the city. I have no indication it's from the city other than the heading on the paper where it says Drainage Board. So if you could you follow up with a paper with someone's signature on it saying all that you just told me? Or is that too much?
There's a copy that was prior to being approved by the board. The board obviously approved it and signed it, so it'll be in the clerk's office.
Is that effective, though, as it got approved by the board? Because I was going to say, I thought I remember signing that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. His copy's probably prior to the board approving it.
So
We
he,
just
yeah,
need to get him a copy from the clerk's office.
we'll get you a copy from the clerk's office that has my signature on it.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you both.
Absolutely, and no problem. Any other matters to come before the board, or do we have a motion to adjourn?
I reluctantly make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye.